Main event, WrestleMania, is on the line. This year's Royal Rumble is shaping up to be one of the best of all time.
And here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat, stay a while. But do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Be sure to hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you are one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all social media. Speed of socials, Instagram, X, you can find me down there. Also, again, check out the link to that Joker Voice merch store. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. So, last week we went through the women of the WWE to see who most likely should be considered a favorite to win this year's Royal Rumble. So let's take a look at the men's side of Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. And frankly, let's just not waste any time. Let's just jump right into it.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now, if I was going to go through the rosters of all three of these brands, frankly, we'd be here all day. But with the amount of story coming into this year's Rumble, I think we can narrow this down. Just like the Women's Royal Rumble, the champions are not involved. So WWE Champion Cody Rhodes, World Heavyweight Champion Gunther, and NXT Champion Obafemi out. But who should start this match? Who's going to get the fans excited? Because entrant number one and number two get a full entrance. Number one, I'm just saying, Jey Uso is the perfect pick to start the Royal Rumble, get the crowd hyped. But who's going to follow? Got to be someone who's already over, and maybe someone who has zero fear of a big moment. Zero fear. Cero miedo. Penta. You get Penta doing his strut, going down to the ring. You've got the Yeet. You've got Cero miedo going over. This crowd would go absolutely nuts.
Well, you're not wrong.
Now, since the Rumble, we get surprises from NXT, maybe another surprise entrant from somewhere. Let's take a look and see who some of these might be. Now, from the NXT roster, I see two potential call-ups to make their Rumble debut and possibly move up to the main roster. And both of these are former NXT champions, one of which is being All Ego Ethan Page, and the other Trick Williams. Now, who should be a surprise? That's kind of simple. Just say his name, and he appears. That's right, folks. From TNA, as a surprise entrant into the Royal Rumble, Joe Hendry. And yes, I know there are a few of you sickos out there that are still hoping and praying that we're going to get a surprise entrant from Brock Lesnar making an appearance at the Rumble. Let me clue you in on some reality, please.
Never gonna happen.
So one thing that I said a little earlier that potentially makes this men's Rumble something special is the amount of story that's going into this, considering of some of the top contenders who have already declared to be part of this event. I mean, at the top of the list, we have the quest number 17 for John Cena, as winning the Rumble puts him one step closer to winning that 17th championship in his final year of in-ring competition. Another major element is the return to the Rumble for almost 5 years absence is the OTC, Roman Reigns, as he made it very clear via his wise man Paul Heyman that he's coming for Cody's WWE title, once again reclaim his spot the top WWE. And from one Paul Heyman guy to another, there's CM Punk, looking to finish his story to not only win the Royal Rumble, but to check off main eventing a WrestleMania as one of the things in his career that he has yet to accomplish.
That's a fact.
Now, looking to thwart the plans of Roman Reigns, we have Drew McIntyre, seeing himself as the self-appointed hero, saving the WWE from another Roman Empire. And then we have Seth Rollins, who simply just wants to ensure that CM Punk doesn't make it to WrestleMania 41, and it's his job to make sure that doesn't happen.
Sure.
But this could all be for nothing, because it really all depends on whether or not this chucklehead here gets involved.
Fuck.
This is actually pretty significant because whether or not Dwayne decides to get involved or not will directly affect the outcome of the Royal Rumble. Now, I can see this playing out in one of two ways. One way I can see John Cena, who's going to come in at number 15 to somewhere between 15 and 20. That's where he's going to enter the Rumble. With the crowd behind him, and exhausted John Cena eliminates the final competitor to seemingly win the Royal Rumble, only for the countdown clock to start again. And at number 31, out comes The Rock, exercising his director of the board, because The Rock's going to do what The Rock wants to do, as he will easily dispatch a worn-out, beaten John Cena to win the Royal Rumble.
What an asshole.
Now, if Dwayne decides to not show his face, the favorite to win the Rumble has to be CM Punk.
Duh.
Now, Punk likes to create moments from the past, recreate moments from the past, shall I say. I could see a Royal Rumble creation from 1997 between the Hitman, Bret Hart, and Stone Cold Steve Austin, with Seth Rollins playing the part of Bret Hart and CM Punk playing the part of Stone Cold. If you don't remember this, there was a scuffle where all the referee's attention was diverted. Bret Hart eliminates Stone Cold Steve Austin, throws him out over the top rope, both feet hit the floor. No one sees it. So Stone Cold sneaks right back in, and as the refs are coming back around the ring, eliminates Bret Hart, who thought he won, to win the Royal Rumble. Controversial fashion, but would be a lot of fun to see that. And it would also allow CM Punk to punch his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. But these are just my thoughts. Turn it back over to you. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Be sure to check me out Wednesday night, or Wednesday night is over book, 7 p.m. Pacific. Right here, we'll be talking about the Royal Rumble. We'll be talking about Saturday night's main event. We'll also be going over our top 5 best gimmick stipulation matches of all time. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate it. And I will see you folks all very soon. Hope you had a great weekend. Have a wonderful week ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. Until next time, folks. Doodles.
I'd say you better